Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 5 of Hub Happenings. I'm so happy to have you back here. It's been a long week without you, and here we go, we're on episode 5. It's flying by already. So this week on Hub Happenings, I'm going to take you into what we're calling How to Start a Startup, and that is a 10-week program where students and people from the community basically come for one 2-hour session every week to the Hub and are taught how to start a startup. It's basically as simple as that. And I'm going to take you in to see a little bit of what's going on, and then we're also going to talk to the people who have been participating in it to see exactly what it is with a little bit more detail than what I can tell you. But that's about it. That's what we're going to do today, and it's going to be pretty interesting because we're teaching people how to become entrepreneurs, and that's really fun and cool. So before we get started, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel so you never miss an episode of Hub Happenings. And without further ado, let's get on with the video.
How to Start a Startup is a class.
A 10-week course. It's a class offered by the Hurt Hub.
It explains itself in a definition. It's a process where we learn as participants and how to start a startup.
We hear from the speaker and just our walk through PowerPoint presentations on how we can work towards making our idea tangible.
We cover all of the different steps in creating a startup.
We've started off kind of with the ideation process of it, introducing us a little bit to sort of like design thinking type of stuff, moving into like customer discovery now, and getting into sort of just understanding who your customer base is, who your market is before actually jumping into the industry.
I signed up for this class because I always thought that it'd be really cool to make an idea really come to life.
I'm just curious about the process and learning more about each step and diving a little bit deeper.
I'm always looking for opportunities to learn about entrepreneurship and learn about business whenever I can.
Social entrepreneurship is like a big passion of mine, and one of my biggest goals is to one day start my own social enterprise, and I thought this was like a good link to set aside time for like Davidson, be able to take this class and actually like work on my idea.
I myself am looking towards graduation and kind of moving on to a lot of the entrepreneurial environments around the world, and this would be a cool opportunity here on campus to kind of get my feet wet.
I was really interested in turning my idea into something that could be a tangible thing, but also get collaborative feedback from others who are working towards the same goal and are working through the same problems.
I do have a specific business idea that I'm working on here. The original idea that I had was actually sort of a transaction, cryptocurrency type of thing.
Yeah, right now I'm working on an idea called College Mart. It's basically a program platform that promotes trading around campus of different things and anything you want, services, products.
Market the skill sets that I have as an entrepreneur, as a music producer, videographer, photographer, just digital media professional. Give that back to younger students so they can work under me and eventually become entrepreneurs of their own.
I'm trying to create a business plan to fund a nutrition program basically, and so I'm looking at being able to make use of cooking skills of stay-at-home mothers in Indonesia.
So I'm interested in finding a way to leverage behavioral economics to facilitate more sustainable behavior.
It's kind of a platform where people who are looking for new kinds of music but aren't satisfied with the current trends of music recommendation can come and find people in the same sort of predicaments and share music specific to other people's tastes, which will end up in curated forums and playlists to be shared.
So one of the most valuable things I've learned so far through this session or through these sessions has been to not be afraid to go back to the drawing board and reevaluate and reassess the ideas that you've already put down, because there's always room for them to grow and just be thought out a little bit more.
They've reiterated time and time again that it's okay to not entirely know what you're doing.
Being able to connect with the right group of people to discover who my customer base will be.
Narrowing in on a problem, the more specific the problem is, the easier it is for you to figure out who the target customer would be and who your product would be most helpful for.
I love the discipline aspect. I love the fact that we have certain tasks that we have to do before we show up.
The original idea that I had was actually sort of a transaction, cryptocurrency type of thing. But after learning some stuff in the class and doing the customer discovery phase, I learned that that wasn't a good idea to tackle at the moment because of the environment. And so had I not had this class, I wouldn't have learned about that discovery phase and about just tailoring and pivoting your ideas based on what's going on around you.
Well, I got back to the dorm and realized I forgot to end this video. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing a little sneak peek into one of the programs that we're running over at the Hub. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. And this has been a good episode 5. We'll see you next week on episode 6. Bye, guys.